Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and comment below because all of those things really help my channel. And please share because a lot of you have been sharing lately and I'm so thankful for that. So thank you so much again for those of you who have been sharing. And I always post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Today's quick and easy day, and we are making a treat holder, and it's for Halloween. I'm actually making a bunch of these for a friend, and it holds 3 ghirardellis. I wanted it to fit ghirardellis. It's actually our mini pocket envelope dies, and I made it into a little treat box. I'm always looking for ways to use my dies to the fullest because, you know, we always pay good money for our dies. So it is this right here, but we are going to be using this, and we're cutting 2 to make this box. And these are for actually party favors for a friend. But it has a bunch of little pieces here that you can add to it, a little tag, some little frames. And these bigger tags, it's got a little hole. This will punch a hole. So you can do so many things, like it'll go in the top here if you want to put a hole. It's got a lot of little pieces to it. But this will actually hold a gift card. This is what I made with this one. So it has a gift card in here. And it's this, y'all have to get this one for just the gift card holder. But it could be a little on a scrapbook page. You can use it as a pocket for a little goodie for friend mail, anything like that. It'd be so good for. And I am going to be making a bunch of these for the holidays for sure. And you can use them for birthdays, for any designer series paper you choose. You can make it for anniversary, wedding, anything. And I just used on this one, I actually used the Sweet Candy Cane bundle. And I used the designer series paper with this stamp and this little tag right here. And I just attached it on the back. This took me not even 5 minutes to make. It's so quick and easy. You can actually fold this over, have a little flap here, and you can decorate it like that if you want it to be closed. So there's so many things you can do with this little pocket, and this is what we're making this box with. All right, I am using, again, the Best Witches. I love this little witch right here. They're both so cute, but she's my favorite. The little frog's so adorable. You can even use the little frog in these little stars. Would be cute to put the stars all around him. But I'm using the Best Witches again, and this little witch here because she's so cute. All right, what I'm using for the designer series paper is, it's perfect for Halloween, y'all. I think it's the best for Halloween. It's black and white designs. There's a bunch of patterns on here. There's one side that is like the gray and white or black and gray. And the other side's black and white. All right. So we are using the star pattern. You can use any of those patterns for this. And we are going to cut out 2 of these with our cut and emboss. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that really quickly. I'll bring it over here and we'll just run these 2 through. I'll have to do one at a time. So I'm going to do this one first. So these are so quick and easy. You can't get much easier than this. All right, and then this one right here. Put that up there so I can, these are just 2 pieces of scrap I had, and I want to make the best of it so I can save the bottom part. All right, so there's our other one. We're going to do some altering on these though. So before we do that, let's go ahead and do our little witch, color her and everything, because that's going to take a little bit. I already stamped her and I cut her out with the Scan and Cut, my brother's Scan and Cut. By the way, I always have the Scan and Cut that I got. I actually got it off of Amazon. I have it linked in the description below. And it's so good, y'all. It's saved me so much. I'm having to make like 40 of these. So you just stamp them all and cut them with your Scan and Cut. If I had to fussy cut these, my hand would be killing me. So we are going to be doing her, and I'm going to color her. And I'm going to tell you all the colors that we're using for this. So we're using the Granny Apple Green. We're using the light and dark. And we're using SU 900. These are for the skin tones. And I'm using dark petal pink. Those are for her cheeks. We're using light and dark crumb cake, bronze, and light and dark. This one is Orchid Oasis. And then I am using light basic black, dark smoky slate, and Daffodil Delight. So these are all the colors that I'm using for her. And I did another one earlier. So the one that I did before, I colored her different. So if you want to go back, I'll link that also in this video. And you can check out how I colored the other one. And it's the same girl, I just colored her a little bit different. All right, so we are going to start off with her hat, and we're going to do the light Orchid Oasis. I am going to go ahead and hopefully I'm not going to forget. I say this all the time. I'm going to zoom in for you so you can see it a little bit better. And I always forget to unzoom, so be patient here. So this is the light Orchid Oasis. And we're just going to color her hat there. I'm going to switch over to the dark, and we're going to just shade this a little bit. And I'm just shading the ends. Like that. And then I'm going to go back with the light and just blend that in a little bit. All right, and then we're going to do the top of her hat up here. I love using the brush end when my brush end is good. These are the new in colors, so I haven't used them much. And then I'm going to just go ahead and do her cape right here. In fact, I'm going to do her little collar because this part is part of her cape, and I thought it was part of her dress earlier. So we're going to do that. And we're going to color her. Still using all the light. I'm going to go back and shade a little bit. I am planning on trying to get a video out for the Scan and Cut, just how to cut designer series paper and how to cut the stamped images. But I'm still working out the logistics of that and how I'm going to get that to fit on my work surface, because I don't have a really big space for that. All right, let's blend that in while we have this out. Let's just blend that. I love these blends. I have so much fun with these. And then I'm going back with the light. All right, so that is all for her for the Orchid Oasis. We're going to go ahead and grab the Granny Apple Green. I'm going to use the light first, and we are going to color her dress. This brush tip is not as good as my other one. And then we're going to color the little buckle part of her hat right there. And now we're going to go ahead and shade some. So I'm going to shade like under here. And then down here a little bit. And then we'll just blend that in some. And I'm going to do this little buckle part too. And that's all we're going to do on that. We're going to use the light, no, not the, we're going to use the light basic black, but we're going to use the smoky slate first. So I'm going to do her hat part here. The light basic black is pretty dark, so that's why I'm using the smoky slate with that. And I'm going to go underneath here, under her hat. And then we're going to go ahead and shade a little bit of this. And again, we're going to blend that. Alright, so there's her hat. Now we are going to color her hair. I'm going to use light and I think I'm going to use the dark crumb cake is what I used for this. So I need to use my other. And I also just did some small little swoops here. Not all of them, because I'm going to take some of the bronze here and we're going to use some of the bronze in between just to give it some different, like her hair's kind of highlighted. Just like that. That's it. And we're going to do her face, and now I need to test because can't remember which one of these were lighter, so I'm just going to test it. I think that, oh, this is the petal pink, so this is the one for the face. So we're going to color her face too. You can leave her face white if you want. And then we're going to do her hands. And I just colored her legs too. But you can give her shoes if you want. And add just a little basic black here. And make it look like she's got shoes on. And then we're going to use the light crumb cake for her broom here. I'm going to give her some cheeks too. And then the dark crumb cake I also used on the bottom here. And then this petal pink one, we're going to just give her some little cheeks here. And that is it for coloring her. Isn't she cute? I hope you can see all that because I wasn't checking if I was in the screen or not. So we're going to go ahead and zoom back out. All right, so we're gonna need to stamp, and I cut 2 pieces. I cut the Orchidea Aces and Parakeet Party. I cut 2 of those because we're gonna stamp the Best Witches twice, and we are gonna cut it so we can have 2 different colors. So I'm gonna do that. And they're just 1/2 inch pieces. I'm going to end up cutting them down anyway, so it's not that critical on the size of this. Because this one I'm going to cut smaller, because I want to make these as small as possible. So I'm going to cut this one the same way. I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to use the Best and the Witches on that. So everything's ready to go. It's that easy. And we are going to bring in my trimmer, because you need the trimmer for this. And what I'm going to do on this is we're going to put this at this part right here at the 1 inch mark. So you're going to line it up like that, right? And make sure the taller part's there. And I am going to score this at 1 inch. So I'm going to score all the way down at 1 inch. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to put this part right here, the taller part, at the 3 inch mark. And you're going to score across the bottom. You're going to do this on both of these. So again, this part right here is going to line up the 1 inch. And it's the scoring mark there. Now you're going to score it at 1 and then turn it, line this part, the tallest part, at the 3 inch mark, and then you're going to score. And that's it. I'm going to show you how to cut it, and you'll be ready to put it together. They're really easy. I wouldn't be doing like 40 of them if it wasn't easy. Alright, so first thing that you're going to do is you're going to cut this bottom, this small little piece right here. Everything's scored on this too, so you don't have to score any more than what we already did. So we're going to do that on both of these. Cut those little bottom pieces off. And then on this one, I hope you can see, but this is where I scored the 1 inch mark here. We're going to just cut up here. And we're going to cut it, you can do it about 1/2 inch. So you're going to cut off, let's see, you're going to cut off about 1 inch on the end. Do the same on this one. And that's going to be it. And then we're going to cut up this, you're going to cut in here. These are going to be our little glue tabs on the end. Then you're going to cut up here. And I'm going to cut into these. Just like that. And you're going to do the exact same thing on this one. You're going to cut this part off. That's our little glue tab. And then you're going to cut up this. Just like that. I know this designer series paper is a little bit hard to see, but when we score this, I'll show you when we, and I'm just going to fold where all the score marks are. So you're going to have those 2 there, and then on the bottom, you're just going to have these. Same with this one. They're both exactly done the same way. And then these are the flaps, bottom flaps. Alright, so all you're going to do is put adhesive here. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. And this is going to attach to this. Line up your bottom score lines, and then you'll know you'll have it pretty straight. And then this one, you're going to put adhesive on this one. And then you're going to line this up. Again, try to line up your bottom score marks here. Alright, you're going to fold these in. And you're going to put adhesive on that bottom. And that's it. So this is going to be my front, because this has a little where we attached. We attached here, but this one's the front part. So you can use whatever side you want. You can't really tell with the stars on here. You can barely tell. So this is our little box here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add some ghirardellis in here. You can actually fit 3 of them. You have a little bit of room there too, but 3 fits perfect. And then we're going to put her on and get her all ready to go. And I'm just going to use some, well, that one's empty. That ain't going to work. I'm going to put some Stamp and Seal on here. Put her on. And then we're going to put the best on here. And the witches. Right there. And that's it, y'all. So quick and easy. It really is. Once you make one, you're going to know exactly where to score and where to cut. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, check out my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. You can shop right from there. My new host code is up there. Celebration is now over, and we are going to start a new September. I'm so excited, y'all, because fall is on its way. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you, everyone. Bye.